Hi, everybody.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Everyone.
Here we are again.
Yes.
And what day is this?
Yes, this is day number 4. And
Day
this is the
number
Coco
four.
Coin for the win. And I'm the pineapple on the pineapple. I go by Happy. And day number 4. And the question is, how is the love between you and your friends? And see, the tip on this one is, we want you to think of each friend and go through each different friend that you have and each set of friends that you have. And I want you to think about how you are with each set of friends, right? Whether it's work friends, church friends, or religious friends, or
Friends from
childhood friends,
Yeah.
high school friends, acquaintances that you've met after schooling or whatnot, and then you've become friends. And the reason why we want you to go through each set of friends or each friend is because how many times have we put in so much energy, so much emotion, so much time into different sets of friends or different friends, only for it to just fall to the wayside, right? And maybe we learned some lessons, maybe we didn't, but the thing is, they never really served us, and we were people pleasing. And the other reason why I'm asking is, it takes so much energy from a lot of us, because would you say that we're not the same person in every different friendship relationship, right? The reason why it's designed to go this route is because I want you to ask yourself, why did you have to be a certain way, project a certain face, project a certain person of who you are with each set of friends, right? Why is that? And it takes so much energy. And when we do that, when we are not ourselves in every single relationship that we have, whether it's at work, career, school, family, sports, athletic friends, if we are different in all those different, if we have to wear a different hat, different face in those different relationships, that's not who we are. It's not going to help you be strong in yourself. You see, you're creating something that is not you. And to find yourself, to be solid in yourself, wouldn't it be conducive to just be yourself in all those relationships? So it doesn't take as much energy. It doesn't take so much time. And that you can feel comfortable in just who you are. So that's why it's designed to name each friend that you have. You know, it doesn't have to be a lot of them. It doesn't have to be every single one of them. But I just want you to become aware of how you're different and how your behavior differs from each friend and why that is. Because that's not fair. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to them. Why can people not get the awesome person that you are, the good person that you are? Why is it that you're not being just you? And if that's the case, should we be friends with people like that? Because isn't that a way that we're faking it? You know, does that make us feel good? If we gotta fake being something that we're not, you know, building a whole nother persona instead of just being the real you, you know? So that's the huge reason as to why this question is the way it is, and why we're following it up. How is the love between you and your friends? Because I like to suggest, if you're gonna have friends, they should be family at the same time. That's how the pineapple operates. That's how I, Happy, operate. Friends are family. Family are friends. They're all the same. And if it doesn't work and it doesn't come together in that way, then it's okay. It's okay. But when I made that decision, it makes my life so much simpler. It makes the decisions that I make so much easier. because I know where I want to allocate my time. I know the people that I want to surround myself with are friends and family. And if they're work friends, why shouldn't they be family? You know? So that's the question. So I'm going to throw it to you. I'm going to throw it to you, Miss Quick One Quinn. I kind of went a little tangent, kind of went a little long on that one, but, you know, as always, we got to get to you. So how would you describe the love that you had with certain sets of friends in the past 10 to 15 years? And then and give us 2 examples how a couple of those have gone to the wayside.
Yeah. It makes me think of my high school friends that I've known mostly since middle school and then high school, and then some, like, you know, we spent some time after that. Woo! Good job. Oh, yeah. Or maybe down. Oh, we had it before.
Oh, that's good.
It's a little...
It's good. It's good.
Can we do this? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't take the heat.
It's just like, I don't know. Like, it's almost blinded. Anyway, I think about my high school friends and how I saw myself distancing myself from them more and more when I started to tune more into myself and my own personal journey. And I noticed that I really noticed the types of conversations that we were having and how much it lacked depth.
Yes.
And how it was mostly about other people and how other people were doing or what they were doing wrong.
Right.
And it was a lot of gossip. And so when I tuned more into myself and then I continued to hang out with my friends that I had at that time, I noticed how I was going somewhere else.
Right.
And I noticed that what I was actually interested in, it wasn't a safe place to share that because it was so out of nowhere and it did not relate to them at that time.
Right.
And so, yeah, so that's starting off the wayside. And my relationship with them or my love with them, I accept them where they're at, but they're not in my life.
Yeah, they're not on the same growth path. Because think about it. I'll give you 3 different examples of friends and 3 different examples of conversations, right? You're going to have the friends that you talk nothing but relationships with, right? And that happens all the time, whether it's talking about your own relationship, talking about their relationship, and then talking about other people's relationship. And that takes a lot of energy, and it's a lot of gossip, right? You have those sets of friends where those conversations are shallow. And then you got the other set of friends where you are just talking about them, where you literally are taking on all their weight, taking on all their baggage, and it never comes to you. It never comes to you, right? And that type of friendship, relationship, that type of love is shallow as well. And then you got another set of friends where, how would I say it? You don't talk about anything, right? You don't talk about anything at all. Nothing regarding, how would I say it? Any depth, right? When you ask somebody to explain how their heart is feeling, right? When you ask them a simple question where, I thought that was Erika.
Yeah. We heard somebody say, hey. Yeah.
Where,
It's getting dark.
what?
Oh, keep going.
And then you'll have the set of friends where it's just superficial. They're always asking about your family, friends. Are they good? See, I'm going to make an executive decision.
Okay. Yeah.
There it goes.
'Cause it's,
There it goes. Where it's just superficial. It never really gets to any depth, right? They ask about how your family is, and you said good, but they don't go any deeper.
yes. It's still very surface.
Exactly. They ask about how is work, and you say good, but it doesn't get any deeper. They ask about how your kids are, and you say good, but it doesn't get any deeper. You get what I'm saying? When they ask about how your relationship is, and you say, oh yeah, it's fine or whatnot, and they just leave it at that, and it doesn't get any deeper. You see, where the the questions, they're asked, but they don't really want to know. They're just doing it because that's how the pleasantry are between people normally go. You see, they ask, but they don't really want to know. Essentially, that's what their actions are actually telling you. You see, so those are 3 different examples.
Yeah.
Right? The friends where it just talks nothing about relationships, and drama. The ones where you just talk about them, and they don't really ask about how you are. And then they're just asking just to ask, right? And then you have another set of friends who are career-based, and they talk about ideas. They talk about moving forward, right? That's a different level. That's a little on a deeper level, right? Because you guys are working toward to try to grow something. But even those career type of friends, those work friends can be shallow as well, and they're covered in those other 3 categories. So those are just some examples, and I want you to be able to categorize where your friends are in those different categories and where you would put them, and ask yourself, does it really serve you? Why do you have to be different in all those in all those relationships? Because my question would be, are you the same person in those 3 different scenarios? You see?
Yeah.
So that is it.
I wanted to talk a little bit more about friends who become family.
Yeah.
And what the big difference is with all those other friends that you categorize in those areas.
Yes.
Because of my experience, as I have been on my self-love journey, I noticed that I started to build, and actually the relationships started showing up to me, and I saw what a fulfilling relationship felt like, because there was space for both of us to fully express ourselves, and there's deeper questions, right? So it's deeper than all of those where there's actually a follow-up question and we go deep.
Exactly.
And then we find ourselves being able to share really dark things. Like, this is you being able to be you, where there's literally no filter, and you both have the space to listen to each other and going back and forth, and you guys are both on the same journey of practicing self-love.
Exactly.
And those friends that I have are family to me.
Exactly.
Are family to me. And yeah, so this question is to really, identify those friends and really see the ones that are actually a safe space.
Exactly.
Where you're both being seen. It's not just you. That is the goal, because then, you...
Can you just be yourself?
Can you just be yourself and really be mindful of your time?
Exactly.
Because friendships are relationships.
Exactly. And they should be family. That's just a suggestion from me to you. Friends should be your family. It is a great space to be. And like I mentioned in the previous video, I believe, to be able to answer these questions, put it in these 5 different categories, these pillars, right? Are they emotionally there for you? Are they physically there for you? Meaning, do you guys work out? Do you guys burn the bad vibes together, right? Do you guys emotionally have space, carry space for each other? Do you guys express and create things together? Do you not judge each other, right? Do you just let each other be? Spiritually, do you just be yourself, right? It is one of the most, it's fulfilling.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
and it's
so
freeing to just
freeing.
be yourself.
And you don't have to hold back.
Exactly.
You don't have to hold back, and you're involved in things that actually help you even feel stronger in who you are.
Yeah.
And even find more truths and clarity with who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if you guys can build together a career or a system that'll help pay you guys together, kind of like what we're doing right now, and actually at the same time, we would like to help you create as well, because this isn't just the journal. This is actually to help you get your intellectual property extracted out of your mind refine it, become a coach, and help others as well. And be able to fulfill yourself at the same time.
And that is the financial pillar
Exactly.
of the 5. So we went
Exactly.
through emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, and financial.
So if you can, or not if, but when you start to identify those types of friends in your lives, it's magical. It's magical. So with that said, anything to cover before we go?
I believe we've covered so much, and we covered it all. And if there's anything that you feel that was missing, again, ask your questions. We'll be answering them. We're going to have an all discussion on
Saturday
at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Exactly.
And yeah, we're here for you guys.
So with that said, always, from me to you, this is the Quick Queen for the win. I'm the Pineapple. I go by Happy. See you guys next time.
See you on day 5.
Stay magical. Mwah.